Hello everybody, welcome back to some F1 22 co-op career mode here alongside Matt212. Matt, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks mate, and you?
I'm pretty darn rambunctious here today because we have the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix coming our way. Fresh off of, I would say, an interesting Bahrain Grand Prix. We had our ups and downs, but you had a very solid result there, getting the first point for your career and for the team. And I was, what, P12, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, it was P12. So you have the upper edge going into Saudi Arabia, but I feel like we both agree this could probably go any way today.
Yeah, I mean, Bahrain was a very, very interesting circuit. Like we said, we learned a lot about the car, we learned a lot about each other as teammates, but as we head towards Saudi Arabia, often it's a very, very good opportunity to pick up some points. It should be a very, very good track for the car as well. Of course, Red Bull absolutely dominating the way at the front there. Sergio Perez leads the Formula 1 World Championship for the first time in his career. I'm sure the question will be, how long will he lead at the front of the table there? But Verstappen and Charles Leclerc just behind him. I'm 10th overall in the championship. Gary, like he mentioned, is 12th. Of course, 7th overall in the Constructors. We need to be trying to outscore Alpine and Alfa Tauri early on this season, and yeah, maybe, just maybe, we have got the 4th best car. We're still waiting on more upgrades to come in. They'll be ready for the Australian Grand Prix, hopefully, next time round. But Saudi Arabia, it can be quite unpredictable, so it is going to be a step into the unknown once more. Where if we put it all on the line, we could get close to the Mercs, but it might be one of those ones where we're like 7th and 8th or something like that.
Now be aware the track is green, Mark says. However, I'm on it right now. It looks pretty gray.
Oh, mate, you're not going to make that joke every week, are you?
I think I am. Hey, it's like when I'm watching NASCAR and they always talk about the reigning champion. I'm like, bro, like they rarely race in the rain. Like, why do we have one of those?
If ever.
I gotta say, driving feels so weird after the 24 hours of Daytona.
Oh, mate. Oh! Yes, it does. I've binned it immediately on throttle.
He's already binned her.
Get that game.
I will look into it. That's like the iconic one, isn't it? Like
what?
Everyone always talks about it.
What?
What?
I've got front wing damage.
Oh, Lord.
It's going to take 10 minutes. Just lob a new one on. What are they trying to do? Sculpt one? I've got to wait out 10 minutes of this session.
Enjoy watching your teammate do better than you.
Mate, I mean, have you got wing damage as well, have you?
That's right. Pretty big damage now.
I literally came to your car as you're grinding down the wall to a stop. Yeah, I think we're out of FP1. Here we go then. Saudi Arabian one-shot quali. This is going to be a difficult one. Oh, this is... I've got a bad feeling. I don't know why. I just got a bad feeling. We're going to
either be like top 10 here or bottom 5.
Pretty much guaranteed.
I think bottom 5.
So do I with that line. It's not been a lap to remember for me. I don't know about you.
Mine's been a little bit rough around the edges.
I'm hoping my position isn't actually accurate. Oh, but it probably is with that line. Oh, I've Verstappen it slightly. Come on. Don't be that bad. Don't be that bad.
Ooh.
Oh, it's that bad.
I got a lot of time at the end.
Oh, dearie me.
The last half of the lap just basically switched over from the first half. Look at that.
that's not too bad then. I'm not miles away from you.
We're a couple tenths apart there. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, I made a couple of big mistakes on mine. Final corner cost me a good bit.
My first half was a disaster.
Yeah, my first half wasn't. I took way too much curb at 1 and 2 and couldn't put the power down. I think we were about here last weekend though, weren't we? We just cannot seem to get it on Saturday. But
yeah,
Sunday should be where the car comes alive though, here in Jeddah. But maybe we're just saying that. Yuki Tsunoda again, P8 there. He's doing a fantastic job.
And Perez on pole like he did in real life.
I was going to say, championship leader on pole. Here we are then. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Oh, here we go. Croft is just going to talk over me.
Vettel, Grim Reaper.
There he is.
No rivers located in Saudi Arabia. What about the River of Oil?
The River of Oil.
Let's get political.
A lot of money there.
Are we announcing that the cult crew has been sponsored by a Saudi prince?
No.
We'll keep that hidden for now, shall we?
Stay tuned. Oh, baby. I see what you're doing.
I'm taking a gamble.
You take the gamble. I respect the gamble. I respect it. You know, we did different strategies last race. Let's see how it works this time.
The red looks good on the Alfa Romeo, so...
It does.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, you're on the softs. You got a good opportunity here to make up some ground.
I've got to be quite brave early on. Let's do this thing. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, 5 red lights. As always, I won't get a good start, but that's to be expected.
Awful for me.
Oh, Latifi. Oh, that was close.
Give as much room as I can. We got one of them. Oh, it's so sketchy.
This is so scary.
I'm trying to give Gasly space because I know he'll take me out if he gets an opportunity. Oh, I can't turn.
Oh, I'm just not taking any risks lap one.
Yeah,
just trying to build
I'm trying
the
to play it
tyres
so
slowly.
cautiously. I learned my lesson.
Right, come on, let's get a run on Latifi down towards the final corner. Let's get back to where I started this race. Oh, we broke
got
early.
contact up in front of us.
We'll slip through. Perez leads the way at the end of lap one. Quite a big gap though, as Leclerc and Verstappen battling behind him. I might be able to get a run on Sebi Boy back in towards the first corner and actually start moving forward in this race.
Ocon missed turn one a little bit. He locked up. He's okay.
Look at Gary Owen up there. P12
Go for
where he
it,
finished
baby.
last weekend.
Oh, no.
No! I was going to say, I saw Lando there looking for it, but I thought he backed out.
We've got a little bit of damage here.
What damage?
Front wing.
Oh, I thought you got tapped from behind.
No, I clipped the Alpine. They went side by side into the corner, and it just turned into a mess.
Ah. We've just got to use the battery so sparingly around this lap, but I might be able to pick up another one.
Cautious.
Oh, yellow flags.
Give me a
Someone's got
safety car.
issues. Is that Magnussen breaking down? I think. No, it's Pierre Gasly. You'll be happy.
Get out of here.
Gasly, the first casualty of the weekend. I'm just picking up freebies at the moment, as now we'll be able to get a run on Seb back into turn one. And we'll finally move past the German in this GP up into unlucky P13.
The right-handed corners are where this car is really struggling now.
Have you put a NASCAR package on our car?
Yes, I have.
Let's get a run on Magnussen back down towards turn one. 33.5, purple in the final sector. Starting to build up more confidence in the car. Kevin's going to go defensive though, but that doesn't worry me. Round the outside. Get the car wedged on the curbing.
Passes on the Haas.
He's going to try and come back on me off the corner. Mine's not done yet. Magnussen on the outside. Oh, we'll launch it in a bit deep, but we will claim the place. Lando Norris, though, 1.5 seconds clear. I've got to close up. I feel like I've set the car up the opposite way around to the AI this weekend. Last weekend I was really slow down the straights but quick through the corners. This time around I've got nothing down through the corners, but I'm quick on the straights.
I reckon if I be a little bit creative here, we can hang on.
Oh, here comes Magnussen. Nothing I can do without the DRS and that sort of line. Again, we aren't losing much to the Haas. Oh, he locks up though.
Oh.
Big lock up, final corner, and we'll swoop back through. Okay, I made that one a bit easier, and we'll even get the DRS for good measure. Oh, Norris knock on duking it out. This is what we need. Oh! I think they've barged Ricciardo out of the way. Ricciardo's definitely lost one. He's about to lose 2 places in one corner in a battle he wasn't even involved with. Norris is going to go up 2. McLaren are going to swap an Ocon. Might just stay between them in the middle. They're still side by side. In through the S's, but Ricciardo has to back out of that one. And Lando Norris there, I'm sure, very happy. His teammate, though, probably quite disgruntled. Oh, no!
Oh, he's lost it. He's looped it.
I've avoided the wall with the wing.
You haven't damaged the car. That's the positive.
Damn! I was just about to get in the fight for the points then. And I probably put a fair bit of wear through my tyres as well. That's not done me any favours early on.
I am going to pit a tad bit earlier. What is your scheduled stop currently?
Mine was 7,
Okay.
which I wanted to extend, but I'm going to try and go to at least 7 still. When did you want a box?
Probably a lap after you.
Did you sort of have a lap in mind that you wanted to? So like I said, I might try and still extend mine, even
So
though
if you're
it's highway
going to
warning line.
extend, then I'm
I
going to do
wanted
7.
to, but I don't know.
But if you can't, I'm going to do 8.
If you want to box 7, I'll let you have 7. It kind of forces me to extend this stint more. Oh! No!
He's done it again.
Tyres are completely giving up.
You want to pit this lap?
I'm going to have to. These tyres are destroyed. Oh! Oh!
He's struggling
It's
so
done it
hard.
again! What is wrong with this car? Oh, I've got a puncture. That's what it's done.
Oh no! Oh my god.
It was a good job I had to box that lap then. It doesn't show punctured. Oh no, it might be, yeah. It's definitely punctured. That's why it broke loose on me again. Damn! Oh, the team have just scurried out to the pit lane. That was mad. But no, I had an issue as well.
Oh my god.
Okay, we had an issue attaching the left rear
They couldn't
wheel.
get off the
I know
wheel
it's
with a
not
puncture.
ideal, but let's try and
So
find
I've had a
out
rough
how
start.
get
Matt's
back
had an
into this race.
absolutely awful.
I've had a
Start.
stinker.
I'll pile in if I have to.
If we both just stop on circuit, it'll bring out a safety
There we
car,
go.
I think. Or it should do.
I can see that Tsunoda is again terrorizing Mercedes.
He
And
is,
an
isn't he?
Alpine.
Yeah, Alonso as well is again. Alonso did it last weekend. He was just unlucky with his mechanical, wasn't he?
It looks like the Ferrari is closing in on Perez. So Perez maybe doesn't have the most pace. Ferrari did make those upgrades. They should have a slight upper hand, especially with that straight line.
What position do you reckon you're in then?
Let's see. I'm cycling through right now into 14th behind Vettel, who's just exiting in front of me.
That's not bad.
Hopefully I can attack him a little bit here. It's really just salvage what we can here. Oh,
It really
well,
is. Oh, have you binned it?
I'm coming into the box.
What have you done?
I binned it right into the barrier.
Oh no!
Call me Mad 212.
I never hit a wall actually in any of my crashes. Or not. I never damaged the wing.
Can't we get a safety car?
We really thought this would be a good weekend for us, didn't we? And it's gone disastrously.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, the first couple laps are pretty good. That was it.
I'm closing in on Stroll, but it's not even like he's close to anyone else.
Yeah, he's got multiple seconds.
I mean, to be fair, the AI have been a lot more competitive than I thought they would be, but say we're still. I mean, Ocon and Ricciardo are still battling out a lot. If they bring more cars into that scrap, it might be
They get a little
very
bit
optimistic.
fascinating.
But I'm not going to say it's over.
It's a full-blown showdown between Ferrari and Red Bull.
Gonna get spicy.
All we can do is hope that all 4 of them crash.
Yep. Actually, no, I don't think we want that at the moment. Not if all our rivals are going to score points and we still won't. I mean, the other thing is, you might get to me by the end.
I don't know, we'll see. These mediums are going to fall off quite hard.
Yeah, these hard tyres are going to do the same, though, aren't they?
That's right, you got a lot of laps on them. Absolutely flying compared to Stroll. It closed in 6 seconds on him.
Yeah, so I'm now hopefully going to put a move on him on the run back down towards turn 1. There's still a long way up to Schumacher up the road. Stroll's going to go defensive around the outside. Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
He turned into the apex and then just completely ruined me. I tried to squeeze him. Ah, nope.
Hi, Matt.
And he's just wrecked me.
Well, I'll get up to him and put him in his place.
Please do. Oh, it's just been Abu Dhabi? Saudi Arabia.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's just been a disaster from start to finish. It's annoying me again that Ricciardo and Alonso have pushed so far back ahead of Vettel and Magnussen. So I did wonder if they all stayed together towards the end, maybe something could have happened, but
Just based
Not
off of
after
where we
Stroll's
were,
at the
man,
end.
we were in for a very solid day.
we could have been, yeah, I think we could have been. I think Lando was probably a bit too quick, but say if I'd gone with the normal strategy as well, I'd take the gamble, but mate,
I missed turn 1. I just said screw it.
I literally come into the first corner and there you are, just sat in the
Taking the
infield.
Verstappen line.
We've only got one more lap for a potential safety car here. If it gets to the end of 22 and we haven't had one, we're not getting one.
Say no more,
Actually,
Matt.
It might be the end of this one, to be fair. The moment might have passed. Oh, here he goes! He's done it!
I went straight on to try and take his front nose off, but it didn't work.
Pardon me, he's been sat. No!
Well, what happened?
Safety car.
You're okay.
Safety car.
Oh! I was literally just about to say about how difficult it was driving in Stroll's dirty air.
And then,
as
what,
soon...
you just loop it around, or?
Yeah, just the rear end lost grip. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
1 and 1,
Verstappen
baby.
leading the way though. Top 4 having a mega battle. You're just going to finish in P17, aren't you? I think.
No, I'm
Unless
gonna
it
get
goes
16.
disastrously wrong. You're going to get 16, are
Yep,
you?
watch
6
and learn.
seconds. Well, still the only real battle left to be decided is the one for the final place on the podium. Max Verstappen is going to take the lead of the Drivers' World Championship after Sergio Perez took pole here in Saudi, but is potentially not going to even walk away with a trophy as he heads out onto the back straight for the final time this afternoon. He'll get the DRS on Carlos Sainz, but he probably wants to wait until the final corner to really do anything about it there, as again he's not going to find the opportunity at this stage of the circuit. That's how I changed the camera. We're right on board with Checo Perez in towards the final few corners of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix there. He's going to weave to the outside of Carlos Sainz. Will he make it through? He'll swoop through around the outside there. Sainz has to back out of it. Oh, but Checo's ran wide! Final corner of the Grand Prix and well, he was championship leader. Checo Perez has bottled it. Max Verstappen takes fastest lap with the race victory there. But I've heard there might be a man down at Alfa Romeo that might try to snooker that fastest lap victory, that fastest lap bonus point even, sorry, I should say, away. George Russell, P5 out of Hamilton there. Alonso is going to cover off from Yuki Tsunoda, that is having the start of the season of his life, with another points finish there in 8th place there. A fantastic job for AlphaTauri. Ocon and Ricciardo appear to still be duking it out, and Ocon takes Ricciardo at the final few corners, by the looks of it, of the GP. Unfortunately, I might not be able to scroll around quick enough to see where it is. I hate having to use pedals to look at these things. Ocon will come through for P10 there and take the final points-paying position ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. Vettel in 12th with Kevin Magnussen right tucked up behind him. Nicholas Latifi, it's P14 for the Canadian beast on his return to the Jeddah Corniche Street circuit there. Mick Schumacher in a Williams sandwich. Lance Stroll in 17th. But will Gary Owen, this feisty young Canadian, come through for new fastest lap of the day that we can see is using plenty of battery as he heads in towards the final corner here from Saudi Arabia, rounds that final turn. Surely this is going to be a new fast lap of the day. Will he get into the 129s? No, he will not,
enough?
But it's a 137, and it is fastest lap.
Let's go. Max Verstappen with the victory in Jeddah. Charles Leclerc runner-up in 2nd, Carlos Sainz in 3rd. We're hoping to see some Ferrari drivers struggle throughout the year. So far, not happening. Perez, P4. The Mercedes duo of Russell Hamilton there, P5, P6. And it was pretty tight between Alonso and Tsunoda there for 7th and 8th. Less than half a second separating those two drivers. Then you had Norris kind of on an island of his own, and Esteban Ocon holds off Ricciardo for the final point. And then you have Sebastian Vettel, driver of the day, started from P15 on the grid. Magnussen, Latifi with an exceptional run over Mick Schumacher, as well as Alex Albon, Lance Stroll, and then you have myself in P18, the 2 DNFs of Matt, as well as Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, not quite my afternoon, unfortunately. Just struggled to get the car where I needed it. But with that result, Verstappen will take the lead at the Drivers' Championship. 7 points clear of his teammate there, with Charles Leclerc P3 ahead of Carlos Sainz in 4th place there. Jumps Russell and Lewis Hamilton there up into P4. Tsunoda, like we said, having the start of the career mode of his life in P7. Alonso gets his first points of the year there, slots in just behind his teammate Esteban Ocon. Lando Norris in 10th. I'm down to 11th still, ahead of Daniel Ricciardo there somehow, so I'm honestly happier with that than I really should be. It does mean constructors-wise, though, Red Bull continue to open up the gap at the top, 25 points now over Ferrari, who cement themselves ahead of Mercedes. Alpine in P4 ahead of AlphaTauri, McLaren. Aston Martin jump, Hassan count back by virtue of that great result for Seb, but Williams still down in P10. That's going to do us for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We will be back, like we said, in the land down under. We're going to put some shrimp on the barbie in Melbourne next time round. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, we will return very, very soon with more F1 22 action.